Okay, good morning class. So today we're going to try and finish off the the control test that you guys have written. We started yesterday, so we should be able to complete today. Alright, so we must do now 5.5, correct? Alright. So, people, what's my LCM here? The question says solve for x. 6b. 6b. The question paper can be found in the description box below. Okay. So, what's the LCM? The 6b. So, what's my restriction? B can never be equal to 0. Okay. So, what must the first fraction be multiplied by? 2. 2. So, it's going to be 2 into 2x. Do I need to keep the denominator? No. It's only in an expression I needed to keep the denominator. Okay. That's equal to. So what must b be multiplied by to get 6b? 6. So 6 into 6a minus. That must be multiplied by 3. So it's 3 into 3x. So I'm going to get rid of the brackets. It's going to give me 4x equals 36a minus 9x. X is one side. So it's going to be 4x plus 9x is equal to 36a, which gives me 9 times 13x is equal to 36a. Divide by 13 both sides. So x is equal to 36a over 30. Any confusion? No? .6. Again, solve for x. So what do we do first? We did the brackets. Get rid of the brackets. That gives me 3x squared plus 3x minus 2x squared plus 3x equals 0. Since it's a quadratic equation, how do I know that? The exponent of x is 2. Bring everything to one side. So it's going to give you 3x squared minus 2x squared is x squared. 3x plus 3x 6x minus 0 equals 0. The result in a trinomial. Not so. You remember the equation must be in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to. This is the standard form of your quadratic equation. Okay. So it gives you x and x, 7 and 1, plus and minus. So x is equal to negative 7 or x is equal to 1. Are you okay with that? Yes. Okay. Now the algebraic equation dealing with fractions. What's your LCM here? 6. Okay. I do get 12 years. Who's saying 6x? Okay, the previous sum was 6x. So, this 4 must be multiplied by what? 3. You get 3. There's 3 into x plus 2 minus. This must be multiplied by 4. So, it's 4 into x minus 6. This must be multiplied by 6. So, it's 6 into 1. So, it gives me 3x plus 6 minus 4x plus 24 equals. Okay, x is one side, now must start this side. So it's going to be 3x minus 4x is equal to 6 minus 6 minus 24, which is negative x is equal to negative 24. As that cancels, divide by negative 1 both sides, so x is 24. Any confusion here? No, sir. Right, next. Well, here your LCM is 6x.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so your LCM is 6x. I said it was the previous, it's actually the next. What's my restriction? X cannot be equal to 0. Why didn't I have a restriction in the previous sum? There's no variable, no. Okay, so 2x multiplied by what is going to give you 6x? 3. So it's 3 into 3. 6x multiplied by what is 6x? 1. 3 multiplied by what is 6x?
2x.
Okay, the girls at the back that's talking. Please stop it, okay? So that's going to give us 9 minus 5x plus 1 equals 2x. So it's going to be negative 5x. Bring 2x over becomes negative 2x equal to 1 minus 9. So negative 5x minus 2x is negative 7. Negative 1. It's going to give you negative 10. Divide by negative 7 both sides. So x is equal to. Thank you. Sorry about that. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Right, so what needs to be done first in the sum? Factorize the denominator there. We're going to take out the common factor and we'll swap it around as well. No sign change. There will only be a sign change if there's a negative between it. So I've got x plus 2 over. The trinomial, you can draw the product line if you like. So it's going to be 4 and 1. The bigger one must be negative and positive. Equals 3 over x minus 4 minus 1 over 2 as a common factor, x plus 1. People, what's my LCM here? Just write it here. So LCM is going to be 2 into x minus 4, x plus 1. What's my restriction? X can never be equal to 4 or x can never be equal to
Negative 1.
Okay. So what must the first fraction be multiplied by? The first denominator be multiplied by 2. So it's 2 over 2. So it's 2 into x plus 2 equals. What must this bracket be multiplied by? 2 into x plus 1. So it's 2 into x plus 1, which gives me 6 into x plus 1. What must this be multiplied by? X minus 4. So minus. Okay. Multiply that out, I get 2x plus 4 is equal to 6x plus 6 minus x plus. X is one side, numbers on the other side. So it's going to be 2x minus 6x plus x equals 6 plus 4 minus 4. Cancels. Okay? So divide by negative 3 both sides. So x gives you an answer of negative 3. So if you look at the restriction here, it doesn't bridge any of those, so it doesn't nail none of those values. Okay? Go to the next question, question 6, your simultaneous equation. It says solve simultaneously for x and y. Okay, so it's either you can do it by elimination method or you can do it by substitution. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with substitution method. I'm going to make y the subject of the formula in the first equation. We're going to take y over the equal sign. And I will take the 5 on that side as well. So you got 4x minus 5 is equal to 1. Alright. So whenever I see a y, I'm going to replace it with 4x minus 5. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
I'll replace the y with 4x minus 5. That's simply going to give us negative 3x plus 4 into 4x minus 5 is equal to 9. Okay. So what I do is I get rid of the bracket, so it's negative 3x plus 16x minus 20 is equal to 19. Okay? Which now gives us negative 3x plus 16x is 13x. Okay? Equals 19 plus 20. 39. How do I get x on its own? Divide by 13 both sides. So therefore x is equal to. What do I do with that? Substitute this back into one of the previous equations. I'm going to go with that one. Why? Because I already have y as the subject of the formula. Can you see that? So y is equal to 4 times 3 minus 5. What's 4 times 3? 12 minus 5 is 7. Okay. Normally this goes under this, no? But because of space here, it's writing it on the side. Make R the subject of the formula. So the first thing is to isolate the R, to get R on its own first, not so with the R squared. So what do? I divide both sides by a third by h. Divide by a third by h. So what I have left is R squared, because that all cancels, is equal to V over. Now 1 divided by a third. What is 1 divided by a third? How many thirds are there in 1? 3. Okay? The girl at the back. Are you okay? Why are you not taking notes? Okay, so it's going to be 3 pi h. That was not r squared. Or if you had written r squared is equal to v over third pi h, they gave you the mark as well. So how do I get rid of the square? Square root both sides. If I introduce square roots, normally plus minus. But you see that this is actually the volume of a cylinder. No, a third power squared h is the volume of a conical shape, a cone. Okay, it's actually the volume of a cone. So your radius is the length of the from center to circumference of the circle. So that can't be negative. Not so. So then r is simply 3v over pi h, the square root there, the positive one.
So you have to say plus minus.
In this case, it's not going to be plus minus. Okay. But if it was only x's, then you'd have to say plus minus. Okay. So it could be negative or positive. But as I said, that this is a length, and length is never negative. Okay. So this one here got many of you in a one way or another. Sisepo gave 1/3 of her money to Sinevuyo and 1/5 to Kanyo. Kanyo received 28 rand less than Sinevuyo. How much did Sisepo have originally? So let Sisepo, the amount that Sisepo have, let Sisepo's amount equal x. Okay, so we see no Vuyo, she's giving a third of her money, so it's a third times x. Not so? And she give 1/5 of Kanyo's money, Kanyo money, so it's 1/5. You see that, people? Then we are told that Kanyo receives 28 rand less than Sinevuyo. So whatever Kanyo receives 28 rand less than Sinevuyo. So whatever Sinevuyo receives, Kanyo receives 28 rand less. So that should be your formula. Okay. So Kanyo can't be. Yeah, so that's it. Kanyo is 1 over 5. X is equal to 1 over 3 minus 28. Okay. What's your LCM here? 15. So you times this by 3. So it's 3 into x. This you must multiply by 5. So you must multiply by 5. And this you multiply by 15. Okay, is that correct? So it's going to give us 3x is equal to 5x minus, what's 28 times 15? 420. Okay. So now this is a matter of solving for x. So negative 2x is equal to negative 420. So x is equal to 210. So the original amount that the first person had was it 0, no? Yeah, it was 210. Okay, you guys understand? The catch is just here to set up this equation. Once you got this here, it becomes simple thereafter. Okay. 6.4? Who's talking? Can you say something, Michael?
No, I was asking.
Why do you ask it so loud? It's not necessary to talk so loud. Okay, in 6.4.1, the question says solve the following inequality. Solve for x in the given inequality. So as you can see, it's a 2 in 1, so that 4 goes both ways. Okay, as you can see, x plus 4 is greater or equal to 10, but x plus 4 is also less than 12. So it goes both ways. So it's 10 minus 4 has to be less than or equal to x, which is less than 12 minus 4. So x is greater than or equal to 6, which is less than 8. Okay. Then in 6.4.2, the question says, hence represent your answer to question 6.4.1 on a number line. We draw a number line that denotes x, 6 and 8. Does 6 have a closed or open circle? Closed circle. 8, open. As you can see, it's continuous. So there we go. As we see that x is more than or equal to 6, but less than 8. Normally it touches there. Okay. And then the last question, the bonus question needs to be asked to simplify. So what you need to do here is we're going to make this one term, one fraction, so I can drop the brackets. The LCM here is n minus 1. Not so. So that's naturally over 1. So what's your LCM here? N minus 1. So 1 must be multiplied by n minus 1. So the numerator the same. So it's n minus 1 plus 1 times. Remember, brackets stand for multiplication. What's your LCM in your second bracket? N minus 2. We will multiply that by n minus 2. The numerator also by n minus 2. So n minus 2 plus 1. The third one, what's your LCM here? N minus 3, so that is over 1, that must be multiplied by n minus 3 plus 1, and so on. So the last term being n minus 99 as your LCM, so it's n minus 99 plus 1. The one prior to this would have been n minus 98, so it would be n minus 98 plus 1, and so on. What does this dots mean? It continues. It follows that pattern all the way to 1, all the way to 1 plus 1 over n minus 99. That's basically what it means. So what you notice here is that cancels. Leave you with n over n minus 1 times, that is n minus 1 over n minus 2 times n minus 2 over n minus 3 times, and so on. The second last one is going to be n minus 98 and n minus 97.
99, sir.
The last one is n minus 98 over n minus 99. Okay, all agree with that? Okay. So what do we do now? Cancel. When do we find the LCMs? Only when we add and subtract. So n minus 1 cancels n minus 1, n minus 2 cancels, and so on. Then n minus 98 cancels, n minus 97 would cancel, and so on. So what are we left to? N over? So it's n over n minus 9. That would have gotten you those three modes. Okay. Sorry? What? The tricky question. Yeah, that's why if you didn't get it right, you don't lose any marks. That's why we gave it to you as a bonus question. Okay, any questions here regarding this paper? No? If you have any problems with the way we mark, you can bring it to me now, okay? Otherwise we'll stop this video. The question paper can be found in the description box below as a video, okay?